In a world where the jobs of tomorrow might not even exist today, it really makes you wonder, is our current education system actually keeping up? Today, we're going to dive into that gap and take a look at one plan designed to bridge it. So, first things first, let's really get to the heart of the challenge here. We all invest so many years in education, right? But is that investment actually paying off with the skills our kids need for the modern world? That's the big disconnect we really need to wrap our heads around.
And this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? You see your kids working so hard in school, memorizing facts, taking tests, but are the things they're learning going to connect to the skills they actually need to build a career in a few years? It's a worry that I know a lot of parents have.
Okay, so if we can all agree that this gap is real, then what do we do about it? How do we fix it? Well, that brings us right here, where we're going to explore a really specific, job-focused model called the One-Way Plan. So here's the most important thing to get right away. The One-Way Plan isn't here to replace school. The key word is supplement. Think of it like a bridge that connects all that important academic learning from the classroom with the practical, real-world skills that employers are desperate for. And, this isn't some last-minute thing you do before applying to college. It's designed for the long haul, starting as early as 6th grade and going all the way up through 12th. The whole idea is to build a really solid foundation of practical skills over several years, not just cramming it all in at the end. So what do we actually mean when we say job-oriented education? What does that look like in practice? Let's break down the different kinds of courses that make up this whole package. First up, IT courses. I mean, come on, in today's digital world, this is a total no-brainer. We're talking about the essentials, from the basics of coding and how to look at data, all the way to understanding cloud computing. These are the tech skills you need in pretty much every industry now. Next, we have industry courses. Now, I love this idea. Think of these as career test drives. They're set up to give students a real taste of what it's like to work in different fields, like healthcare or engineering or even digital marketing. They get to see what a job is really like way before they have to pick a college major. Then you've got skill courses. This is where things get really hands-on. It's all about developing actual, tangible abilities that you can use right away. Things like public speaking or graphic design or even financial literacy. These are the skills that make a resume really stand out. And here's something I think is really cool. They even include hobby courses. This shows it's not just about work, work, work. It's about being a well-rounded person, exploring your passions, which, can boost creativity and sometimes even lead to a career you never expected. And this quote just ties it all together perfectly. The goal isn't to just throw one or two things at a student. It's about combining the tech knowledge, the industry sneak peeks, the hands-on skills, and personal interests into a truly complete package for career readiness. Okay, so we get what the plan is. We see all the different parts. Now, let's talk about the value proposition. How does this all come together as a real investment in a student's future? So you're probably wondering, what does an investment like this actually look like? The number you see is 4,898 rupees. But here's the real story. That single investment unlocks access to all of those courses we just talked about for an entire year. So it's not just a one-time purchase, it's a full year-long investment in getting prepared for the future. So we end up right back where we started. The future of work is going to be different. No doubt about it. It's pretty clear that things like adaptability and practical skills aren't just nice-to-haves anymore, they're essential. So the question it leaves us with isn't just if we need to add to traditional school, but how we can build the best possible bridge between today's classroom and tomorrow's career.